Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Boom Gonzalez.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Lexi Rodriguez. Watch the game live on the Filipinas Live app for just 99 pesos a month, available for download on Google Play or the App Store.
All right, buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. And just like that, we are down to the last semifinals game day of the PVL Invitational Conference. On June 30, though, the Kurashiki Blaze will face off against the Creamline Cool Smashers for the gold. And here to give us a closer look at the final scene is volleyball analyst, our good friend, Gervacio. Just to clarify, they will still play today, later,
at 6:30.
A non-bearing match. We don't expect a lot of the starters to play.
We'll
Maybe,
see.
I don't know,
We'll
we'll see.
see.
Right now, update lang natin, Lexi, ang ating PVL fans. Yung F2 and Kinbak Pakning is fighting right now. One set all, 14-10 for F2. Okay, let's begin because maganda tong finals natin,
Yes,
G.
definitely.
Is this as simple as saying this is offense versus defense, the number one
goodness.
attacking team, Creamline,
Yes.
napakaganda ng depensa ng Kurashiki, which we will talk about later. Creamline muna tayo. They're a high-risk, high-reward team. We
Super.
always say that, right?
Yes,
So,
yes,
you agree, and why?
I agree, and I got receipts right here.
Oh, literal!
Literal
na
receipts, but
receipts.
it's my notes behind the receipt. But yeah, I was taking down notes kasi I remember when I was covering last year pa to, Boom, Invitational also. Si Creamline, ang lakas nila mag-errors, although bawing-bawi talaga in terms of offense, like blocking, attacking, and even service aces. But so it's really up to them how they can tweak that a little bit of the downside, their weakness in tomorrow and eventually on Sunday.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned that Creamline, medyo nagkakaroon sila, pumapalya sila. There's some unforced errors, but as an analyst and as a former volleyball player, nakita din naman natin in Kurashiki Blaze's side that they know how to minimize their errors.
That's right.
How do you suppose they do this? How do they remain consistent all throughout the game?
I think if there's one thing that I noticed with Kurashiki, as a Japanese team, they are so precise talaga. So much ball control from the Japanese squad. Kasi you can see, even if in out-of-system plays, kahit yung dig na nakahiga na sila, their ball would always go to where it's supposed to be most of the time. Kaya parang pihadong-pihado talaga tong si Kurashiki Blaze. So it's such a treat to see them play here in the V-League.
And we had this conversation in the production room that you say, and for the fans who probably don't know this is really Japan style of volleyball, right?
Yes.
You've seen it, you've played against it. What have you observed about that?
I mean, and I guess coming from the interview I had with Risa Sato also, she shared in one of the fan streams, by the way, on Filipinas Live.
Yes, that's right.
Na-share niya na, yun nga, even as a middle blocker in Japan, where she started playing volleyball, talagang everybody had to learn all the skills involved. Kaya kahit middle blocker, marunong dumipensa, marunong mag-receive. Their form is so nice. Lahat, parang it's all uniform. So, like here yun nga, Division 3 team, and then we see also, we saw in the VNL, the Japanese national team, you can really see na parang they all came from one tree, and they're the fruits of that volleyball tree in Japan.
Yes, and I think maybe we can also take a look at, can you walk and talk through about when are the times or specific moments where the Creamline Cool Smashers, yung times that, they have these unforced errors, and maybe on the Kurashiki side, how can they take advantage of this?
I guess, as Boo mentioned earlier, high risk, high reward talaga tong si Creamline.
Pati sa service.
Pati sa
Serve
serve.
pa lang,
As in, very aggressive. And I think the challenge is to keep that confidence, I guess, in all aspects. Kasi alam naman natin, Creamline, very MVP-studded team. Parang lahat ata ng anim na nasa loob was once an MVP. So, it's really about, execution.
Right.
I guess it will boil down to gaano kaganda yung gising nila today on Sunday. And,
Yes.
I mean, I think G has a good problem in picking out who to set the ball. Kasi kung anim sila sa loob, isa si Gia, pwede ata the rest of the 5 people inside can hit, diba?
And sana maganda yung gising nila today as
Yes.
they face each
Correct.
other and we get a preview of the finals. But
Yes.
maybe you can share with us, maybe you have scoring machines from both
Yes.
of
Yan.
these teams. Maybe sino yung dalawang yon or
Yan.
more than 2 ba, more than
Yeah.
one from each team.
I'll start with Tamaru Asaka from Kurashiki Ablaze.
Yes.
Kasi yesterday when I covered their game against PLDT, I saw at one point 50% attacking efficiency. I mean, for an outside hitter, that's so high. Usually we see about 30-35%.
Yeah.
On the other side, for Creamline naman, Tots Carlos, of course, parang I checked their at least their 5 previous games, it's always Tots leading the scoring department. But again, as we see and as we all know, Alyssa Valdez is back.
Lately, grabe.
Lately, parang,
Slowly
kinibutan ako.
but surely coming back. right?
Definitely. Ayun na nga, the Phenoms, her form is back definitely. And as a clutch queen, that is her role naman ever since na na-recognize na rin naman ng volleyball fans. And of course, to add to Tots' like numerous attack points and whatnot, Alysa's there to support. And I think she's fine with that role. Kaya talagang exciting matchup to.
Just to emphasize and underscore what our friend Z is saying, the first 3 games of Alyssa, 3, 4, and 9. And the last 5 games are all double figures,
Yes.
19, 21. So, she is definitely back. Okay, you mentioned those 2. Alyssa's also going to be good on defense, definitely.
Yes, for sure.
There's also Gemma, of course, there's Tots, and then the middle blockers of Creamline are always activated by Gia, as we all know. You only mentioned one name from Japan.
Yes.
Does that mean mas madali ang magiging problema ng Creamline defensively, that they're only going to look out for Asaka, or are we oversimplifying this?
Yesterday also, when Ablaze played PLDT, there's one other girl who stepped up. When I checked her efficiency, almost close to 50%. And as you mentioned nga, Lex, it was Saki. And there's another girl na I got so impressed when I was watching, talagang tutok na tutok ako. Another middle blocker, I just forget the name right now. Another middle blocker from Japan na sabi ko, grabe dumipensa. As in, there was an 8-0 run yesterday and she has been the one who kept serving and playing defense really well. Kaya, I think it's about ball distribution tomorrow, Boom. Oh, on Sunday pala.
On Sunday,
Yeah.
right.
And
Okay.
speaking of ball distribution, I mean, we've got setters being the strategic minds of these volleyball teams. What can you say about the floor defense, the net defense? Sino yung bukod sa kanila? Sino yung mga players from those? Sino yung mga players that they can watch out for?
I mean, just watching the game yesterday of Japan, parang even blocking has been their strongest suit. They were neck to neck with PLDT yesterday in terms of blocking, scoring. But with Creamline naman, kasi again, I think these are 2 teams na yung sistema nila, kuhang-kuha na ng mga players nila. Kaya I think it's really gonna boil down to execution.
Yung mga setters, nabanggit mo, magaling. Obviously, we all know Gia. Tinago ng Japan yung setter nila nung first game. Naalala mo? Then, ang galing-galing din pala. Okay, one last question. And this one from, I covered the Creamline Kinbakbakning game. And even sila Gia admitted, nahirapan sila ng first 2 sets, diba? Dahil they were scouting them while playing them. Is that going to be a problem against Japan? Kasi they don't have experience. Siyempre, pareho naman yan, both ways.
Yeah.
But from Creamline standpoint, no experience playing against them. They're going to try to scout them, pero championship na to. Paano yan, Z?
I guess we'll see also later, 6:30 p.m.
Tama, oo nga pala.
I remember even last night, di ba, Boom, we were saying like, ano ba kayang gagawin nitong dalawang team na to? Because Creamline has been playing the entire time na pwedeng, hugutin ni Japan yung mga previous videos on those games. Samantalang Japan, like, we don't know, like, is there something
Exactly.
na may tinatago pa to? Kasi
Exactly.
nga, they knew that they were gonna come here with such a short amount of time for the semifinals, and then who knows na, di ba, aabot sila to the finals. Baka they have a trick or 2 up their sleeves,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
I think that's what's going to make that finals exciting on
yes.
Sunday.
Yes.
Ang dami nating hindi alam
I know.
na makikita sa linggo. Of course, there is that matchup later on at 6:30. A preview, as Lexi said, of the finals. We will see. Z, thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Z.
Looking good. By the way, both of
Yes,
you, look at you.
representing
Yes.
Barbenheimer.
After the break, We'll hear from Belay Fernando as she gives us inside stories on the Filipinas in the FIFA Women's World Cup. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game. Welcome back. You're still watching The Game. One win down and hopefully one more win to go. The Filipinas have a few more days to prepare for their third outing in the FIFA Women's World Cup where they face Norway. And joining us to give us the latest on the team, Philippines, is Filipinas team administrator Belay Fernando on the show. Hello, Coach. Hello, Belay. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Really, it's been really hectic, but yeah, all good.
I'm sure. It's a good kind of hectic, I would assume, of course. It's 10 p.m. there right now, so first of all, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We've asked already in previous days some of our guests, whether it's your good friend Marielle or Cam, and we've asked them about their feeling about hearing the national anthem and then coming out to the pitch, both in the Switzerland game and the New Zealand game. I have to ask you, because you're there, so please give us an insight on the feeling for you as part of the group inside and there in the pitch.
Actually, I thought that I'd be crying during the national anthem, super proud. But actually, I was smiling really big because I was so proud of the girls. They worked hard to memorize it. It's not easy. Even for me, it's not easy in that moment. But they were singing it so proudly, and yeah, I could not have been any prouder of them.
Yes, and Coach, the win. Congratulations, that's such a huge win for us, the first ever win for the Filipinas. Can you share with us what was going on in your head during that goal of Serena Bolden? Was it something that you expected that moment, or was it something that you guys just did not watch out for?
The team has always been known for being deadly for set pieces. So every set piece, we are always on the bench saying we're gonna score a goal, we're gonna score a goal. But when it happens, you can't really even fathom that out of body experience. I always had this feeling that we were going to score against New Zealand, and to win against a host country was really unbelievable. I was already crying from the goal but I'm so proud of the girls.
And the rest of the Philippines are so proud of them as well. But of course, besides the scorers and Serena Bolden, we've also got the goalkeeper, Olivia McDaniel, right?
Yeah.
What was going on in your head? How are you feeling when this epic save from her happened at that moment?
All right, I think we lost Coach Belay, Fernando, and hopefully we'll get her back. It's 10 p.m. there. She's obviously there in preparation for that match against Norway, which, by the way, is also happening on a Sunday. And what Lexi was talking about is the fact that equally important.
Yes.
Because after the Serena Bolden goal, madami pa oras, ha? There was a lot of football to play, and that's why the role of the goalkeeper, as you mentioned, Olivia,
Yeah, exactly.
incredible job right there.
As you mentioned, the left-hand extension, that was just a big save, right?
Definitely a huge save. We have Belay back with us. So can you
Hi,
talk
Belay.
about that save, Coach? That left
Olivia.
hand, because I
Yeah.
think ako equally goosebumps din pareho yung reaction ko to the goal of Serena.
Yeah, just yung confidence ni Olivia in that moment to be able to make that save in a crucial part of the game was unbelievable. I can't even express, how far she's come and how, she's really one of the backbones of the team. It was epic. It was a world-class save, and it just emphasized even more that the Filipinas are a world-class team. So yeah, I remember clapping so hard, saying, "Oh my God, what a save!" As a goalkeeper, as a former goalkeeper,
Right.
yes, what a save.
Well, I'm sure you've seen some of the reaction here, obviously, in the watch parties and all of the other videos, personal videos of all of the other Filipinos who have been watching all over the world. But Coach, to be there, can you tell us about the atmosphere and how the Filipinos came out to support and watch the team? Can you give us and paint us a picture, since wala kami doon, gusto namin malaman from an insider like you, how it felt to have all of those Filipinos watching and supporting, other than just the parents and relatives?
Anywhere we go, boom, it's been amazing support. You really feel na may kababayan ka wherever we go in the world, kahit saan lugar. So, seeing from the bus pa lang, we could see already that there was an ati-atihan march, and largely because of the support of the Filipino community, the Philcom here and the Philippine Embassy from Wellington. They would fly, the ambassador really flies everywhere, wherever the team is, to meet us at all the airports. Just the amazing support and them recognizing what a huge feat this is, coming out in the colors and the costumes and cheering as loud as the PEV fans have. So it's been really unreal, and it's been so big in carrying also the girls and motivating them to do their best
Yeah.
on the pitch.
I bet.
Yeah, well, Belay, can you also share with us? I mean, you've got this very crucial match against Norway this July 30 as well. Well, can you share with us what kind of preparations are you making? Mental preparations? How are you preparing for this game mentally and physically?
I think that the coaching staff are really, they understand the gravity of this match, but also at the same time they want the girls to know that this is a match that the same as any other, that we will do our best, we will come prepared, and we will fight really hard and really represent and show them what it means to have the pride of the Filipino and wear the Filipino heart on their sleeve. So I think that preparation-wise, we do everything the same as we do any match. Whatever the opponent is, whether they're ranked 30 spots ahead of us, 20 spots ahead of us, or ranked lower than us, we always want to come prepared. So I think that we'll come out with that same spirit and preparation for the match.
Belay, the great thing about this is not only the Filipinos are celebrating the Filipinas, the whole world is. The
Yes.
international coverage for the Filipinas has been outstanding, and hopefully the girls, they feel that, but I know, knowing you girls, you'll be focused on the task at hand. We are praying for you. We would like to thank you again for your time, Belay, and good luck, and go get them on Sunday, okay?
Good luck, Belay.
Laban Filipinas, thank you.
Laban Filipinas,
Thank you.
indeed. Thank you very much. Take care, and good night, by the way, there in New Zealand. Now, Signal is giving sports fans an opportunity to watch the Filipinas make history in the biggest women's sporting event in the world. All matches of the Philippine women's national football team will air live and for free on One Sports and, of course, on Pilipinas Live. Download the app now on Google Play or the App Store to get access to your favorite live sports events. And after the break, find out how you can be part of the next batch of UAAP correspondents this coming season 86. Stay tuned, you're watching the game.
Welcome back to the game. The search is still ongoing for the next batch of correspondents who will fuel the future in UAAP Season 86. Here's how you can send in your applications.
Another UAAP season is just around the corner, and with that comes a new batch of correspondents. If you are 18 to 23 years old, currently enrolled in a UAAP school, fluent in English and Filipino, willing to give time for training sessions, and a fast thinker in pressure-packed situations, then audition to be the next one at the sidelines. Submit your CV and a 90-second video about yourself and why you want to be a correspondent. Email us at uaap@signaltv.com.ph. Period of application is from July 1 to August 1, 2023.
And also, do not miss out on the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 with Signal Pay-Per-View. Experience world-class basketball action at home with Signal's FIBA World Cup pay-per-view offer for only 650 pesos. Watch all games from start to finish, no commercials, and in high definition. Plus, get access to exclusive FIBA shows, so don't forget to visit signal.tv for more details. The FIBA World Cup pay-per-view is also available to satellite subscribers.
Thank you for joining us. I am Lexi Rodriguez.
And catch us weeknights here on One News. And we are live for just 99 pesos a month on the Filipinas Live app, available for download on Google Play or the App Store. I'm Boom Gonzalez. Happy weekend. This has been The Game.